and I would call him a Lion King. And I just ask him why he's always lying to me.
No, okay.
I know,
Lion
I feel you.
King and Lion King, like that was hot in 2004, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That
I
was
feel you.
super hot in
He
2004.
also,
Two-piece submitted via Nick Jones the Nova. Nick Jones the Nova said he submitted his own piece. Yo, shout out to like all three people that submitted their own piece. Cause have y'all watched our show? Like, do y'all know what we do? It's like, yo, like, like, all right, yo. It's like we are honest about our shit, feel me? So it's like if you nice, you nice, but if you not, you not, bro. So but at the very least,
that
you know,
said,
like,
though, there's a little bit of leeway right now. We're all rusty. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Our pin games are all probably like in a different place than they were a year ago. So there'll be a little bit of forgiveness there. But yeah, bro, thank you for being brave enough to submit to our dumb, wildin' asses, because we will roast you. We don't like
you know
it.
what? It's like it's funny. It's like the question is like, oh, who the fuck are you guys to review poems? It's like we are fans, bro. It's like you don't need to have a degree in poetry to review poems. Just like you don't need a degree in filmmaking to review films. Feel me? It's like as long as you love the craft, which we do. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's all that matters, bro. So that being said,
yeah, and if you disagree, go do your own thing and say give them your own score.
All right. Nick Jones, who submitted a vertical video on Instagram. How do I feel already? You know what I'm saying?
Sideways, go to horror. Come on now, landscape.
3 minutes and 51 seconds. Yeah, let's get it.
This is already long.
I pledge allegiance to this flag, and my heritage is the evidence.
Okay.
For some strange reason, every 4 years, we come together and we attempt to elect the president. Okay, even still, I'm a pessimist. But I salute all of this country's residents, from the jackasses and fat asses. I mean, no, wait. I mean, the donkeys and...
Yo, I fuck with his delivery off rip. I fuck with his delivery. He has like the conversational yet like, you know, battle rap kind of style of approach of like oh wait, you know, that whole shit, like the timing. Like, he has some comedic timing in there, some battle rap-ish timing in there. Like I kind of really appreciate this off rip. Let's go.
No, he's cooking.
And elephants. I mean, the Democrats and Republicans in the future, in the past, in the present. The haves and the have-nots, the ones out in the open and the ones stuck in the crevices. But hey, show no hate to Mr. Head of State, and don't you dare send him negative messages. Didn't you hear him say he do his best every day for you and all your relatives? Unless they're Mexican. I mean, we love the campaign. It would be a smooth election if it wasn't for the mudslinging, exaggerations, and constant embarrassment. I mean, we hate it. But we have to come together to elect the dread of the nation.
All right, it's a minute in. I feel like he could have cut like 30 seconds out of this and still got to the same point that he's made so far. Let me just say.
Yeah, and he lost. Honestly, those hard punches at the beginning kind of start to get lost with like the softer punches in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So this might be like a kill your babies thing. Pardon the verbiage.
I mean, but it's 351, so I'm guessing this is like a first draft. That's what I'm thinking, or maybe it's a third draft. This is not the final form of this piece, because he knows, like I'm sure he knows, like that this would not be like, you know, open mic ready because it's already over 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out American time zones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mandarin negligence.
Jaden says he kind of sounds like Common though. Okay, common sense. Shout out real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Shout out real hip hop.
Shout out to the comment section pop in with past Clash beef just going off. You feel me? I see y'all.
The leader of the executive branch of the irrelevant. I wish I could get through to the president. I'd call him, and I would call him a Lion King. And I just ask him why he's always lying to me.
No. Okay. Lion King and Lion King, like that was hot in 2004, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was super hot in 2004.
He also did a super audible irrelevant thing where it was like Land of the Irrelevant, and you know he was just trying to set up a multi, and that only works if you hit the multi. You know what I'm saying? You got to hit a double at least, homie. We saw it coming.
Yeah, facts. It's like, okay, so if it was your first time hearing that punch, cool. All right, like
Yeah.
you might be impressed, but yo, like I remember hearing this kind of. I remember Jin the MC spitting this in a audio freestyle battle online on AsianRaps.com on the message boards. Shout out to all my 2000s era net Cs who would like do text freestyle battles. You know what I'm saying? Let's
That's
go.
the Rough Rider representation, bro. Big up
Hey.
Rough Rider.
I asked him about
shut
that
up,
dream
Rick.
that he sold me, that American dream that he sold me, but instead he gave me minimum wage. He threatened me with a cage. I see he's trying to control me with his constitution and all the amendments. I mean, sure, the Emancipation
Okay, that's a good word association. That's a good word association.
Proclamation freed the slaves, but what about their descendants, Lion King? When I've seen tragedies like crying queens, I've seen little kids stealing.
Crying queens, Lion Kings, like that's
All right.
okay.
It's redeeming.
Okay.
It's redeeming.
All right, redeeming. Let's go.
Sure, the Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves, but what about their descendants, Lion King? When I've seen tragedies like crying queens, I've seen little kids stealing due to dreams of just buying things. I've seen mass hysterical frightenings over antiquated Mayan themes, but where were you? Probably deliberating bomb detonations instead of our education. You want to be a mighty king, so enemies beware, but that's the problem. You're
Okay, so in order to pull that off, I feel like he had to be on
be
key
good
for
at
that.
singing?
Yeah,
you
because
gotta
like you can only Bismarck key your way through things like if it's charming, but if it's only a one line thing, it's like you have to be like you have to have that.
I'm gonna
vibe.
say this too. I'm gonna say this right now. You can't do that in a poem if Jonathan Taylor Thomas sang it. You feel me? You just can't, bro. You just can't.
so busy being mighty over there, you can't keep things tidy over here. You fighting over there, but losing American lives over here. Is that fair, Lion King? And then you tell me
He's sticking to the Lion King.
one
thing.
day it will all be mine, President. Please.
But I feel like in order to make the Lion King thing
Too
effective,
small.
yeah, like in order to make the Lion King
Two things.
thing effective, like you have to keep stacking to the bars, like
Well, even then, like you have to set it up clearly in the beginning. He set this up as a Pledge of Allegiance thing, and then
Right.
now we're talking about the Lion King. So it's like just because the subject matter is the same, this is two poems at this point
for sure.
about the same thing.
With your well-placed quotes and your well-written jokes, taking away our rights, disguising this treason as a reason for us to have hope. You want to fix something? How about FEMA? And I see you're legalizing weed now. Okay, don't get mad when folks go vote high either. That sounds a lot like how Scar procured that army of hyenas.
Okay,
Promises
so now he has
and
hyenas.
granted wishes that lead to the land of the broken and mountains of ashes made from all of our wish lists. Help us out, Lion King. You and your people put us deep down in this hole, willing to fight with you to get us out.
All right, so he's 2 minutes and 51 seconds in. I feel like there's not enough Lion King word association here to really make this sell. Like, if you're gonna go Lion King, go full Lion King. You know what I'm saying? Like really go into the elephant graveyard, go into the circle of life, get into all of that early. You know what I'm saying? And like really, weave the word association scheme to really sell the thing. Because right now it's like just repeating Lion King, over and over again with little additions here and there. It's like you really gotta. That's what makes word association schemes impressive. Is when you do it back to back to back to back. It's fun to watch if you do it, if you stack it.
Out. I didn't say fight against you. I said we fight with you. Just don't do the stupid things you said you do. Don't make people look like fools because they voted for you. You see, we love our country. We love our freedom. We get speechless when you make your speeches because you make it so difficult to believe you. However, I believe that the American dream can become the American reality. You see, even though we don't see any of the good you've ever done, there must be some reason you won. But now you have the power. You made it to the top ranks of this nation. It's clear you're no coward, but you have hundreds of secret squads looking out for your well-being. We need a president to look out for ours. I figure sometimes it might be difficult to be a world leader and a celebrity superstar, but which Lion King will you be? Simba or Scar?
Okay.
Y'all get out and vote, man. Nick Nova.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna jump into this because I got thoughts. We do
Go ahead.
this. We rate everything on the slam scale, 0 through 10, with
Pledge
decimal
allegiance.
point. Shouts out to the chat real quick. Shouts out to all you here. If you haven't already, please like the video. If you really want to show us some love, share it to somebody that you know.
Yo, real quick, let's I wanna quote one of the someone in chat. Alexander Black says there are wildly dope lines in this piece, but it's riding
Yeah.
the struggle plus for real.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that is fair. So that is kind of what I see in this. This is two pieces to me. This is a setup that doesn't really follow the rest of the poem. Shouts out to like Matt Cedillo. He talks a lot about like the 3-act structure in poetry and things like that. So there isn't any of that. The setup is like, okay, we're doing this, the Pledge of Allegiance thing, and now we're talking about the Constitution and the president. And then it's like, now we're doing the Lion King thing. And instead of just like a quick jab, which was that's what I was expecting. Like if you would have ended the Lion King motif at like the Crying Queens thing, I probably would have liked it more. But then he goes on this, the second half of the poem's about the Lion King, just to land this, what kind of Lion King are you gonna be? Like Mufasa or Scar, which, like you said,
Simba
could've-
or Scar.
and that could have been dope. Like if you would have introed us with that, and we all love that. We all get all the references. So like, I would say that like this is two poems that the Lion King thing could be dope and like should be developed. And the other half is kind of just like one of those things you sacrifice to get to the Lion King thing, I guess. So this feels like a first draft. This feels like it has a whole lot of potential. Homie, he could write, you know what I'm saying? Like, homie could write. He's cooking in this poem. So all that to say, because I'm hopeful for like the redraft of this, and it shows a lot of promise. I'm gonna say like a 7.9.
Okay.
I'm saying 7.
7 point nice passing. 7 points nice passing. All right. We could
Yeah,
share
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's cooking, and he's good. Like, I don't think homie's bad. I don't think he's a bad writer. I think he's cooking. I think this is just a draft issue. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of work and tweaking. Add a little bit. Take out a little bit. Strengthen that metaphor.
Hey,
You got yourself a Disney classic.
we said 7.5, 7.8. What'd you say?
7.9. 7.9.
7.9. Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
Cool. Daniel gave it a 7.9. I echo a lot of your sentiments, and I was saying throughout the whole time, like, yo, if you're gonna do a word association scheme, you gotta like double down on it, stick to it, and I felt like it wasn't doing enough for me. It's like what makes Chilla Jones so impressive with their word association schemes. What makes with every battle rapper so impressive with their word association schemes is when they go back to back to back to back to back. Like when Daylight does his word association schemes, it's like it's so impressive when they're able to string a coherent thought, into the whole piece, into the whole narrative. But using Lion King more as a refrain as opposed to like the umbrella theme, because this seems more like a refrain. Lion King, every other line, like it sounded like more of a refrain than like you stacking the metaphors, which kind of like dulls the edge. This piece was like almost 4 minutes, so this does sound like a rough draft. It's there, like there is a dope piece buried in here, but I do feel like it does need some work. So that being said, I would give it a 7 flat.
Okay.
Which not bad, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Seven is cool. Seven won't get you into the second round, but seven's all right.
A 7 might get you in the second round.
Yo,
Maybe.
if everybody else is trash, like yo, if you're at like a Cupsy slam, no, I'm kidding. All right, we got some comments in the building. What did everyone think about the video? Yo, let us know.
Alex got a 7.2 on it. We got Alexander Black at home. Yeah, 7.2, which is fair. Does it need a heavy edit? Which I guess it does need a heavy edit. But
Jaden
Retro
says,
7.2. That's fair.
Retro with the flat 7. Yo, my guy, we both agree. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. And then Jaden's just being very diplomatic. She goes like, he has room to grow. It was like, okay, and
to be fair, like, we did just get off of a conversation about how MF Doom's the GOAT and then get hit with like Black Chakra.
Yo, hold
You
up.
don't think so?
We got Black Chakra in the comments. Hold up. We got Black Chakra in the comments. Bro, I don't know if you missed it, bro, but we just gassed all over your piece, bro. It's like the whole time. We were dropping all the Funk Flex bombs, bro. Hell yeah. It was tight. But yeah. So that piece is like, like mid-7s. Might get into first round. Probably not.
And I stand by my 7-9. Like, if I saw that in a slam, obviously, like, it's not ready. But for the context and, like, what we're dealing with, again, with that, like, Rona rust that we all got right now, this just needs edits. 7-9.